Hello. As you can see, I did a voice reveal. So don't think about that. Please. Like her, oh my god. Not because I spit. No, actually. Oops. That's her. That's her. That's totally her. Today I'm gonna be reacting to this show. This one called I Believe as a Kid. Said lies that I believe as a kid. Now we're gonna react it to this. Okay? Now we're gonna continue. Okay?
Now, little Timmy. You know better than to steal cookies from the cookie jar.
What?
You know, I never told you this, but if little children eat cookies before dinner time, they spoil their appetite. And bat wings will sprout from their eyeballs, and they will fly away into the sun where they will explode.
What? What did he say?
Hot take of the day, I think lies, they're bad. If you
Yes,
lie to
you're bad for lies. Lies are bad. Children. Oh, bad.
somebody, there stands a chance that you could really hurt them.
Yeah.
And buddy, go over there. Don't worry, it's safe.
Are you sure?
Why would you do that? But sometimes kids can be unruly.
Yes, it can be a religion.
And I'm not a parent, so I don't know what's considered good parenting and bad parenting. But sometimes as kids, to keep the peace, we were lied to. And I think about that sometimes. At least for the lies that I was told when I was a kid, I think it's mostly fair. But come here, I gotta show you something really quick.
Okay. Huh?
This video is sponsored by Opera Browser. Are you looking for a cool browser packed with features?
Yes.
Oh, wouldn't you know, Opera Browser is a browser that has features. Are you like me and have about 600 tabs open at any given time?
Yeah.
No?
No?
Weird. Normal browsers would shred through computer resources like RAM, CPU, and battery. But Opera Browser is built different. Literally,
Yeah.
it is built with features such as battery saving mode. So if you have 600 tabs open, which is very normal, it won't tank your battery, so you can do other important things on your computer for longer. And if your tabs are getting super cluttered from doing all kinds of important research, you can use workspaces to organize and simplify your browsing by switching context with one click at the top of your sidebar. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Now you can get back to gaming without needing to worry about your browser.
Yeah.
Opera Browser also allows you to customize your browser's experience with things like wallpapers and custom sounds. Thank you, Opera, for sponsoring this video.
Yeah.
Normally, as stated before, lying bad. But I can empathize with parents if they need a little more order in the house. I look back on my childhood and I remember how I was lied to from time to time, and I think, yeah, that was warranted. Like one time when I was a kid, I was told if I keep making that face, it will stick that way. I remember at the time I was harassing my mom while she was making us dinner. Mom. You gotta be careful, because if you keep making that face, it'll stick that way. I didn't believe this lie, but I should have. I am very gullible and believe most things. I would say 45% of my working memory, misinformation. But either way, in my opinion, this lie is fine. I admittedly was being a walking headache, and this lie, it really isn't that damaging. Unlike some other folklore tales, like little German boys being told not to put your fingers in pie or else you're gonna be taken away by a monster. Oh my goodness!
Oh God.
A long time ago, there was a time where backlit things didn't exist, or were at least very rare. And if you were in a car on a road trip and wanted to read some spooky goosebumps, you would need an overhead light. I remember lots of times on road trips I wanted to play Pokemon on my Game Boy, but I didn't have any backlit stuff. As many kids my age, I too wanted to be a Pokemon master, obliterate every enemy I could with my team. Okay, I'm ready to battle. To do any of this, I needed light. A simple thing to come by these days, but at that time, I had none. There's this thing I used to have that was like just a little spiral light that would connect to the Game Boy, just be like a lamp, a literal lamp shown on the screen. Can't remember if I just didn't have it at the time or it broke, but either way, I needed the top light. So I turned it on, and then my dad turns it off. Apparently, as my dad put it, it was illegal. I remember thinking, of course I can't turn that on now. If I did, then we would get pulled over, and then my dad would be put in jail, and then I would have to drive, and we all know how that would go. I'm a Pokemon master, not a NASCAR.
Owie.
Come on, I didn't have a job.
This guy.
I'm a
He's crashed into the tree line.
Pokemon master, not a NASCAR driver. Come on, I didn't have a job, so how am I supposed to post bail? Sorry, Dad. My only option was to wait and to look out the window and pretend little guys running around and dodging all the stuff that we're driving past. How's he doing that? But as you may expect, if you look at the law, there's nothing in here about inner car lights on at night being illegal. My dad only said this because it was simply hard to see at night. Which is honestly fair. Even though I was fighting the biggest criminal organization in the history of mankind, in Pokemon, I do know now it's harder to see when the inner lights are on. I didn't understand at the time how important visibility was. However, I would learn how very vital it is years later while I attempted to get my own license. Do you need sunglasses? No, I'm fine. Now I understand.
Oh, God.
Kids tend to pee in pools. It's just the way things
God.
are. I don't make the rules. This can become a problem to get my own
I think
license.
he accidentally ran.
Do you need sunglasses? No, I'm fine.
He accidentally ran someone over. Why would you do that? I think you have to. I think you need sunglasses. No worries. Fine. You need sunglasses. You don't need sunglasses.
Now I understand. Kids tend to pee in pools. It's just the way things are. I don't make the rules. This can become a problem when you try to teach a bunch of them how to swim. So when I was in swimming class, before we started at all, our swimming instructor told us, if you pee in the pool, it'll react with a chemical in the pool and turn it red. And so everyone will know that you peed in the pool and that you're a pool peer. Hey, this guy pees in pools. You give me that. Give me the pool noodle. Bad.
Oh,
And up to that point, I had been being in
That's
the
gonna hurt,
pool.
right? That's gonna hurt.
Bad.
That's
And
gonna
up to
hurt.
that point, I had been being in the pool. Used to be so vile. I'm sorry to admit
Yeah.
that, but as a
So
kid, I was just like,
Marvel.
well, a fish can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude! Ew! Come on, man! My kid's in this lake! It's very selfish to be in the pool. You ruin the pool for everyone. It's like everybody's having a soup, and everybody's really excited to eat the soup, and then you throw a bunch of spice in the soup, and you're just like, oh no, that's just for me, don't worry. Just gonna mix that up a little bit. Now, looking
God.
back, I'm glad that I was lied to, because I stopped peeing in pools right away. Who knew lies could be so effective? On an unrelated note, did you know not subscribing to this channel in 24 hours gives you scurvy?
What?
Just saying. Okay, so when I was recording this earlier, I was gonna say a thing about how lifesavers are a candy that helps prevent kids from choking because of the little hole in the center. But did you know that's also a myth? I was told that the inventor designed the candy like that because his kid choked on candy, and he didn't want other kids to befall the same fate.
Okay.
And that's also why it's called Lifesavers, because it's saving
What?
lives. Turns out that's wrong. This is why I have candy that look like Lifesaver buoys.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just kind of disappointing. Why not make candy of something cool? Like me. They say that cracking your knuckles ruins your hands. But I've been cracking my knuckles for years, and look at how they turned out. Does this look broken or mangled to you? Take a close look. Your skin is really soft. Could you stop? I was always so worried about cracking my knuckles because I would often hear people say, you're gonna get arthritis if you keep doing that. I don't want arthritis. I need my hands. But unfortunately, it became a habit, so I did it a ton. Then I started to crack my ankles, my elbows, my back, my sternum somehow, my neck. It was getting out of control. So I was worried about the future of my neck. It was getting out of control. So I was worried about the future of my hands. But as I was worrying, research was being conducted about the correlation between arthritis and cracking your fingers. And they found no correlation, which means I don't have to better myself nor my bad habits. Yay! I think what was really going on here is maybe parents thought it was really nasty whenever their kids cracked their knuckles, which is fair. It's pretty gross. And then just told them they need to stop because of health reasons. But also, if you think about it, it just kind of makes sense. It doesn't seem like a healthy thing to do. Maybe one day my fingers will just fall off. Only time will tell. Anyway, lies are bad. But when I look back on it, maybe not all lies are bad. And maybe it was just people trying to guide me along a better path in life, which is kind of sweet. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to lie to everyone.
Don't lie to everybody. Don't listen to this guy. He's so soft!
Okay, bye!
Yeah, bye guys. So if you did not subscribe to my channel yet, subscribe and like your video. And bye guys, okay?